Well, Diego here from South San Diego in northern Mexico, namely Tijuana, Mexico. Today is November the 1st, 2021. We just got back from our bug out trip to Las Salinas, Puerto Salinas, and the La Cantina bar. Yesterday we had Halloween here at the apartment last night, and today I'm talking to you about how knowledge is better than money in a survival situation. Knowledge is the difference between life and death. What good is all the money in the world going to do if you can't survive? But if you are prepared, money can help you survive if you have the knowledge of what to buy and where to go and how to prepare. So what I'm saying is start preparing now, use your money wisely, get your body in shape, get your mind in shape, and start buying the right stuff for your bug out plan when the big one comes. Hopefully it'll never happen, but the way things are going, I think it's coming. And myself, from my videos you can tell, my bug out plan is to be here in Mexico, to go further south, and to have all the right equipment I need to survive, which does not include money. Sure, at first, money, American dollars, will help you get established, will help you buy the right kind of stuff you need. But when something big happens, believe me, the U.S. government will not be backing the U.S. dollar anymore. That's where, gold and silver is great. You can always trade and buy and sell gold and silver, hopefully. But more importantly is your survival equipment, your food storage, your transportation needs, your immediate needs. These are all more important than paper money. Good morning. It's Wolf Diego from South San Diego and Tijuana, Mexico. Today's November the 2nd, 2021, and continuing my thoughts on how knowledge will be better than paper money in a survival situation. And an important thing that you have to know from my experience of being a police officer for over 20 years is if you survive the catastrophic event, surviving what comes next may be harder than going out the instant the event happens, and that is shock. Surviving the shock of it all. A lot of people die of shock after being shot when it was non-life-threatening. Our bodies cannot handle sudden changes too well. Can you imagine the shock after half your city has been taken out and you've lost loved ones and nothing is the same anymore? There's no grocery stores, there's no running water, and you have to all of a sudden survive. Just the shock of that alone is likely to kill most people. So let's say you can survive the initial catastrophic event and even the shock of it all. After a few weeks, then the depression of it all is going to set in. There will be depression, severe depression,
that your world has been turned upside down. Nothing is the same as you knew it. You've lost loved ones. So you must prepare for the aftershocks. The depression sets in, and it may take away your will to survive. You've got to have a deeper faith in God, or in the fact that there's going to be a better tomorrow. I am a handicapped old man, and I know my better years are behind me. So I've got to have faith that by doing what I'm doing, preparing for this possible catastrophic future event, that my kids and grandkids are watching my videos, listening to my advice, and in the back of their minds taking stock and considering their options. They all live up in North Idaho, and the only thing I can kind of compare it to was the day that Mount St. Helens blew, and Seattle, Washington, and Portland, Oregon are definite targets for some kind of nuclear strikes. Maybe similar to Mount St. Helens ash, that here we were several hundred miles to the east, and the city of Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, I remember it going dark in the middle of the day. The streetlights came on. It was an eerie, dark dusk with ash falling, and we got blanketed with like say an inch of ash that lasted several weeks, if not months, and maybe similar to nuclear fallout, who knows. But my kids being in North Idaho would have to survive any kind of fallout, and then the ash that would come. So once they did survive that, if they wanted to, they could make their way down to Mexico, where I'll be, hopefully, safe and sound. Hopefully I won't get too much of the fallout down the coast with the prevailing winds blowing eastward. That's what I'm hoping anyway. And so I have a message of hope for my kids and grandkids and anybody else that wants to possibly head this way. But one thing's for certain, I'm not going to be sitting in South San Diego, only 5 miles away from San Diego Bay and major military targets. No. I like my plan just the way it is, at least 40 miles south in Puerto Salina, and even further south to Ensenada. South of there, if things got bad enough, there's a lot of ground between Ensenada and Cabo San Lucas. The Baja 1000 covers this route, 1,000 miles of beautiful Baja, the ocean on the west side and the Sea of Cortez on the east side. Lots and lots of survival bug out places along Baja, southern Baja. And once you got to Cabo, then you'd have to go by boat across to the mainland of Mexico to Mazatlan, Puerto Vallarta, and even down to Acapulco, Guerrero, Mexico. To me, that would be the furthest south that I would go, as it's halfway between San Diego and the Panama Canal, the next possible target. So that's my plan, folks, and I'm sticking to it. So for now, this is Walt Diego wishing you a good day, a good life. God bless, and I'm over and out for now.